empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by
Sphere Exclusives. Looking for exclusive content from your favorite podcasts here at the Sphere? Head over to sphere.tv/Patreon and sign up today. Hype Talk. Are you looking to leverage your brand to promote ideas that encourage positive behaviors, raise awareness, and/or promote social change? Then look no further than Hype Talk Marketing and Events. Give us a call today at area code 713-332-8237 or shoot us an email to hello@hypetalk.co.
KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Do you desire to belong to a community of unity? Visit KOGpassion.com to learn more about the Unleash Your Dopeness movement.
Welcome back to the table. It's the Soul Food Podcast. We are back in the secret space to bring you those good vibes like we always do every Thursday right here from the Sphere Podcast Network. In case you didn't know who you were talking to, I'm Mr. Goodbar. 1/3 of 3 the Hard Way. Make sure you can holler at me on MrGoodbar.com. Everything related to myself is there. I'm not going to run down on my social media. I'm one of the people that got my social media profile on every social media app. So you can find it all there. No need for me to run it down. And if you're here, you probably already know them anyway. So, and for all you new people, MrGoodbar.com is where you can get me. We at the table. We got a lot of great things to get to. So I'm going to get right to the proceedings this evening and introduce my team supreme. 3 the Hard Way is here. We're going to start to my right with Chicago's princess, Miss Sarai is here. What's up, mama?
You shouldn't have.
You know what I mean? I know how to flatter the women.
Oh my gosh. He recognizes.
You know what I mean?
Hey, what's up, everybody? You know it's your girl, Miss Sarai. How you doing? How you been? I'm so excited about today's show because I'm a fan of this artist, and I'm just I'm excited about her last album and what she has coming up and everything. And I'm just a fan of hers. Don't really care for her in concert, but music-wise, just to listen to her on the CD or the playlist, awesome, love it. But you all can reach me on my social media, my IG and my Twitter, Miss_Sarah. And I like the music that you all been sending me. I do listen to it. I appreciate you.
They sending you goodies, ain't sending nobody else.
I ain't got nothing.
They don't send me
because I ask for it.
I ask too.
I ask them to send me.
theremedyradio@gmail.com. Holla at me.
Yes, I do. I ask them to send me stuff so I get videos, and I even have. Well, we can't do hip hop on the show or rap, but I do appreciate it still, and I do listen to it. So if it's good music, I love it and I appreciate it, and I will definitely pass it on to our rap show, That Boom Bap, that is on 7 to 8 on Thursday. So I appreciate you all, and thank you for tuning in and listening. We got a good show, so get ready.
Hold on.
So
hold on, I gotta get ready.
But you know what time it is, right? I know you do.
I gotta get ready.
You all know what this is.
Yeah.
You know we in here, it's hot, we sweating. Yeah, ladies. He's gonna give you what you like. You know what you've been waiting for, what you've been yearning. That tender love, that sweet love.
I'm doing all right.
It's all about Jay, baby. Give it to him, Jay. Tender loving. That's what he wants, lady. Give it to him.
We gotta let that play a little bit.
You know that cut close. You see that? He getting excited.
You're not body rolling right now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
I can't tell you the body roll if I ain't body rolling.
But you gotta give it to him. Y'all almost got it.
No.
Hold me tight, ladies. Hold them tight.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soul Food Podcast. I am 1/3 of your host, Jesse Fije III. You can find me on social media, Facebook, Jesse Fije III, and on Instagram, JFijeArtist and the number 2. Glad to have you guys back. It's a new week, new day, Happy Throwback Thursday. It's almost Friday, so you guys have made it this far, and we got one more day that you can cut up. Hopefully it's payday for you tomorrow, and you can get out a little bit and enjoy this beautiful weather we are going to have. So, yes, I'm ready for what we got tonight. What we bringing to the table.
I feel like I'm back at FAMU. This came out when I was a freshman.
Yeah.
This was the jam. This is the jam.
Where's Cut Close at? Shout out to Cut Close, man.
I think the K.
They'll be on tour somewhere else. Some little throwback tour.
The 90s tour, right?
They'll be
Why
on
keep
something.
Sweat hating on him? That's his group, so he need to bring him out with him.
I agree. But
Keep
he's
it.
on the 90s thing on
Yeah.
April 5th
He need to
at
bring him
the
with
Arena
him.
Theater because I'm going to be in the house with Donald Jones and H-Town. And
It's going to be nice.
yes.
Yeah, Keith got to bring Cut Close
Montel
back out.
Jordan, you know.
He got
Keith.
to let them come out.
With
Keith,
the
not
F.
Keith.
With the
Keith.
F.
Oh, yeah. And that's Keef.
Keith. A lot of things to get to today, and I'm glad we got our Facebook Live folks in the building. What's up,
Hey.
y'all? Shout
up,
to everybody in here. Monique, what
Monique,
up? We see
what's
you,
going
mama.
on, honey?
I want to
Hey,
shout
Mo.
out to Erlene. Erlene invited me to come on her show.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Are you going?
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to make that happen.
I
No,
am
you got to
too.
be there. We got to be there.
Gotta make sure the dates and
too.
everything
Yeah,
coincide.
yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to Erlene. We will be
Oh, we
there.
supposed to go
I'm so
together
proud of her.
individually.
Well, she's doing a men's thing where she's having a men's conversation.
Oh,
So she
okay,
invited
then,
men
Yeah, she's doing a
for her new
women's
show.
too.
So, and forgive me, Erlene, for not remembering her name, but I'm gonna make sure. You know what? I'm gonna pull
Shall
it up.
we
I'm not gonna
proceed?
disrespect.
It's
Can you
called
pull up?
Shall We
Let's pull up her.
Proceed?
Shall we proceed? That's right. Shout out
That's
to
what
Erlene
it's called.
and
Oh, my
inviting
girl show.
inviting us to be on, and we're gonna have some men talk with the ladies. So
I'm
it's
all
gonna be
for it. I love
interesting.
that.
The men
Yeah.
talk.
So shout out to Erlene. We do have a couple things to get to, but before we do, let's deal with the appetizer for today.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about, because we got a couple of topics we got to touch on.
Okay.
Shout out to Elmaral Sol. I have been on her case for about 2 years, and she has finally released her Soul Soliloquies project in full. So the singles that she had been putting out, she's finally put them together in a cohesive project, and I got my hands on it. Shout out to Russell Guest, and it's very good. And eventually I'd like to have her come sit at the table with
That'd be
us
dope.
and chop it up, and we'll have that for dinner one day here on the Soul Food Podcast. But I would like to get into the single that we all were into when we first started with Elmaral Sol. So we're gonna jump into this her first single that she dropped a while ago. The song is called Why, but she released a video for it finally. So the visuals are out, and it's really dope. So let's get into it. This is Elmaral Sol. The song is called Why.
I love visuals.
It's time you knew of just what you could do. If you love you, then watch how you transform. It's time you knew of just what you could do. If you love you, then watch how you transform. I know you tired of the same shit, of the heartbreak manipulation, of going out and getting wasted. It's complicated, don't wanna face it. Cause when you look at your reflection and you're feeling introspective, always have to face the question that you've been stressing. Why can't I be free from the way of the world? Why can't I be who I am in my soul?
You better get them play, cuz. I call her play cuz affectionately. But it's a long time coming for her to put these visuals out. Austin, Texas, of course, native. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
nice.
Oh yeah. She's straight up the street. You know what
I was
I'm
gonna
saying?
actually give us a little bit more background on her again to refresh everybody's memory.
Oh yeah, but we're
Yeah,
gonna
Austin,
sit with her.
Texas.
I actually reached out to her, and actually she'll be on the Remedy this Saturday. So I'll definitely make sure she gets a chance to come on the Soul Food Podcast and poly with us, and we can dissect and enjoy the project that she put out in full. She's been working really hard to get it together and get it cohesive. So
Is she in Houston like now, or she still resides in Austin?
she's back and forth.
Okay.
I know she's back and forth up and down the street.
Farming
So
and whatnot.
yeah, so Russell hit me up, and he's her representative here. So when he's doing business on her behalf when she's in Austin and vice versa. So shout out to Russell Guest, who produced this song and produced the lion's share of her album. So looking forward to that, and definitely wanted to share the visuals with the team. when they finally came out, because we actually reviewed this song a while back. It was like when it first came out.
Yeah.
You remember it, right?
I think I do.
Yeah. So shout out to Elmaral Sol, and please make sure you go pick up that Soul Soliloquies project on all streaming services. It's available now, and go shout out Elmaral Sol on social media. So I'm gonna cut this kind of short because I definitely want our Facebook Live and our Discord folks to chime in on. We got two things we want to talk about. We're going to start on a high note and a happy celebratory note.
Yes.
Women's History Month.
Oh.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
March
to
is
y'all.
Women's History
That's
Month.
right.
So salute to all the
We
ladies.
do make the world go round.
200%. That's not even a joke. 200%. That's true.
Backbone of the
No
world.
doubt. So we.
This is a man's world,
But
but it ain't nothing.
talk about it.
Nothing without a woman or a girl.
I had to let her get that off right quick. Real rap.
All
So
the facts, though.
definitely salute to all of the women across the world,
We love it.
especially the women in our lives. Shout out to the women in the studio who make our lives better, make the show better.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And if you are interested to get any information or do the knowledge on Women's History Month, as you should, womenshistorymonth.gov is the website. Please go visit that ASAP. Make that something you peruse through frequently. Women's Month, in my opinion, should happen every month. So we salute all women of all creeds, colors, nationalities, whatever. All women are celebrated. So definitely want to make sure we take time to acknowledge that. That's very important.
Absolutely.
I have a couple of bones to pick with people in general in honor of Women's Month. I got two things that I need people to do. I want you guys to chime in on that. The first thing I have an issue with is stop calling women females. I need that to stop. I hate it. I hate hearing people call women females. That's just, female is a species. Women are people.
I can dig that.
So I hate when people call women female. So we're going to dead that females thing when we're referring to women, period. The other thing I have an issue with is when people categorize women by saying, oh, she's a lady DJ, or she's a lady MC, or she's a lady host. No. She's just a host. She's just a real estate agent. She's just an entrepreneur. She's not a lady entrepreneur. You know what I mean?
Right, as if to put them second,
Yeah, you don't have to qualify
Category,
them.
yeah.
I'm not interested in that qualifying of women. I don't support it, and I don't rock with it. And I'm quick to correct my brothers about it, and I encourage everyone to do the same. I think we have to.
Or female pilot.
Oh my
Remember when
God!
that became popular when they started having female pilots and stuff like that. That's the first thing.
She's just a pilot.
But it's
though.
kind of redundant
Yeah.
anyway. If you say she is a female pilot, you already
know
if you say
she's
she,
a lady.
that really implies she's a woman.
But they
already.
want to put emphasis on the fact that a woman is flying a plane. I just remember that because I know I was on a plane and I heard that quite often. When we were on there, I was like, okay, and
Right.
can she not turn the wheel, or
Real
what's
rap.
the big deal? But I don't know. Maybe it's just because it was new.
And the sensationalism of that, using that term, has even gotten into women. Women actually doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But no, we're not with that. So we dead in that. That's
Yeah, I have
and
no
I'm
qualms about
correcting
that
that.
at all.
So yeah, that's what we're doing. So again, we're gonna honor and love and support and salute our ladies across the world. Happy Women's Month. It's an amazing month and a lot of people to salute.
Yeah, speaking of, like, is the Taraji movie like kind of based around like is it one of those women
What?
empowerment kind of type movies?
Which
The
one?
one she's
Which
dropping out. I think it's called.
Best
Enemies, I
of
believe.
Enemies.
Yeah.
I saw the preview for
Best-
that.
I haven't seen that preview.
Oh man,
It
it
seems
looks
like it's kind of
gonna
towards that movement, and which is why she probably is dropping it now.
be- right.
I think it's coming out this month, so
Okay.
it's gonna be. It sounds like it's gonna be a pretty good movie.
I'm
I'm
looking
sure
forward to it.
Intermission will
That I watched.
probably, review
Yes,
it.
Shout out to
absolutely,
Intermission.
yeah,
Shout out to
absolutely.
Intermission, y'all.
Now
Yeah.
the second thing we got to deal with, I know Miss Sarai already got her
I'm
chops
be
and got
talking
in
too
people.
long. Y'all better cut me off now.
No, we're gonna let you get to it because I definitely want to hear your input
that's-
because your input is important.
This is new to me. I saw this, but it's new to me.
Yeah, this whole Daniel Caesar thing. Just for those who are not aware, Daniel Caesar made some rather interesting comments when commenting on how the Twitterverse or Black Twitter was going after the young lady Yes Jules for the comments that she had made in reference to black women and using the N-word or what have you. And for those who don't know, Yes Jules is a white woman, and
wow.
she's a party promoter in Miami, and she got a little too comfortable. You know what I mean?
So
And-
what did she say? What did she do?
well, the thing was, she was hosting an event a while ago. I want to say a couple years ago, and she's on social media, so she's on social media heavy. So she took a picture of a T-shirt and said, "Should I wear this?" And the T-shirt said, "Niggas lie a lot." And the internet roasted her, Black Twitter roasted her, rightfully so. And then, of course, some tapes came out with her using the N-word off fly or whatever. And the issue was that because she is a voluptuous young lady.
Oh, she's down?
No, she's not down. It's just that a lot of black men were caping for her because they wanted an opportunity to sleep with her, obviously. So they were defending her right in the face as a slap in the face to black women. So it's all bad. It's all bad. And then she started making some comments about some black women in the media and in the industry, like Scotty Beam and also Karen Civil. She was making some comments about them because they were part of the backlash from her initial comment, and so she was firing back at them, and it just got it really ugly. And then a couple of Murder Mook, who's an MC, he has a podcast, and he was kind of caping for her, saying, "Oh, I don't mind if you say the word nigga," and all that other stupid stuff. And so Daniel Caesar decided to comment on it, asking why was everybody being so mean to her, and why are black people being so mean to to white people, and we need to get over slavery or whatever. And I'm paraphrasing here, obviously.
Basically, keep it moving. Like
the slavery, I guess, the sensitivity to words and things that are being said or used by people of other races towards blacks. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Everybody defended J-Lo when she and Ja Rule sang "I'm Real," and she said, "I tell them niggas my niggas so they don't hit me though." I don't know, but to me, it was never okay. They have this acceptance thing, that they've had for quite some time. I guess that's why I said, "Oh, is she supposed to be down?" Because apparently Jennifer Lopez is down. Nobody tripped on that, and she says "nigga" in her songs. And I mean, I don't know what the big idea. You've been doing it. You've been allowing it.
To speak to the Jennifer Lopez thing, being from the East Coast,
close to the struggle.
I know that
Midwest.
the black and Puerto Rican lines are not very defined. We are very much
together, meshed.
Very much meshed, and
she's not black.
No, she's not, but she is Puerto Rican. So what I'm saying is the black and Puerto Rican, and I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just telling you what I know. The culture is like
there.
Where
she's from, so it's okay.
Well, not necessarily that. I think, and like I was saying, it's based on the culture. I'm not saying it's right, but it's accepted more so there because
it's accepted, but it's not right. But the white girl feels accepted because she hangs around blacks.
The thing with that
her
was
best friends are black.
The thing with that was, and this is just my perspective on it. I have an issue with white people doing that thing or trying to play black culture so quick because the thing about Jennifer Lopez, there are people who are going to discriminate against her because she's Latina. Period.
Minority, yeah.
It's not as common as you might think, but it's going to happen. She's clear on her minority status. No matter how much money she gets, she cannot hide that she's Latina. But if you are Anglo-Saxon or if you're European or what have you, and you have a lot of African American friends or black friends or what have you, you can play around with if they let you, play around with the black culture or what have you if they allow you to. But the minute it gets tough, you can flip right back to the white culture and act like you were never part of that.
But that's why it's a problem for anybody to say it and do it, because they can flip and flop anytime they want to. They won't stay in that. They won't stay in it, and that's the issue I have with it. If you want to go, you better stick with it. But I just think it was wrong for it to ever be accepted. And I hear people say all the time, "Oh, it's just words," and I don't get caught up in that. Just like when Eazy-E did an interview a while back, he said he told the white interviewer, "You are the one who brought that word to the forefront. We just turned it into a positive. Now my nigga means my friend, or what's up, my nigga," stuff like that. It was never okay though. It's just that it was said so much, and that they just decided to accept it or to turn it around. It was still wrong.
Let's take a pause on that and come right back to that, because that's a great point you made. Let's pay a bill real quick. This portion of the show is sponsored by the Sphere Exclusive Team. Looking for exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else? look no further than our Sphere exclusives found only on Patreon. We've got behind-the-scenes shots happening daily at the Sphere Podcast Studios. Each show on the podcast network curates episodes that are only delivered to our Patreon subscribers. Plus, we deliver the show live from start to finish in our Discord server that's exclusive to our Patreon family. Shout out to our Discord people. Sign up today at thesphere.tv/Patreon to join our $2, $5, or $8 Patreon tier and get access to all of the exclusive content that we offer here at the Sphere. Mr. Wright, as you were saying, I'll let you continue.
I'm saying that the problem I have is that some people allow it and then they get mad. You know, it's that fake mad. That shit that's like, you know, only for certain things. And then just like when everybody got pissed off about the stance people were taking with the NFL and everything, and then they want to go and join. Unity Bank for 2 months, and then now they don't want to support black anymore.
Right.
I am not for that. If you are going to be upset and be mad, stick with the cause, man. Quit flip-flopping and saying, oh, we mad for 2 months, or we mad for 3 months, and now we back at it. We doing whatever. You know, I don't like that sometime shit. You either for the cause or you're not. You know what I'm saying? You either don't eat the bean pie or you do. So don't sit here. I don't like that shit. I was just talking to somebody, it's one of them fake Muslims, not too long ago, and I was like, you don't do nothing but, you don't fuck no black women. Anyway, it's a long story. I mean, nothing but
I think in her case, though, like, it's one of those
but,
situations, if you have to ask, it's not okay. Just don't even bother with it.
Yeah, if you question it, then no, it's not okay. You're not sure? No, it's not okay. It's never okay. Because the word is meant to offend.
Well, historically speaking, she's more tied to the negative, you know, connotation of that word than a J-Lo or a whoever.
I don't give a damn who ain't.
Not that it excuses it, but I'm just saying that the outrage, of course, comes from basically the oppressors. You know what I mean? Basically,
yeah.
And her being tied to that more so than somebody else. So
because of who she is,
she knows better than
nobody
she
can
better.
say it. I don't think black people should say it. Nobody can say it. It is a derogatory term. But that is the problem. That's why we hate one another. We keep doing stupid shit like that.
Let me ask you a question.
Nobody says man. Oh, my nigga. You are not a nigga. I tell men when you talk to me, don't say I'm the type of nigga. Oh, if you a nigga, then I don't want to deal with you. I deal with men. Don't call yourself a nigga around me. I don't deal with niggas. Period. Wow. So respect yourself. Call yourself who you are and who you want people to look at you and see you as. You want to see you as a nigga, or a real man. Call yourself what you want to be respected by and known as.
But some of them are cool with that. Some of them are cool with that, though.
Yeah, they are, but I ain't.
But my thing about, to bring it back to Daniel Caesar, even with all of that, and I totally agree with you. Let me first say that. With Daniel Caesar's situation, it's kind of interesting because people are debating on how to address the situation. Me personally, I'm looking at it from the perspective that, you know, I'm not into the excusing thing. My thing is, regardless of where you're from or where you originate, right? Black people are black people across the world, right? So I'm hearing a lot of people say, well, he's from Toronto. He doesn't really know.
I said he's from Canada. I said, no.
He doesn't really know.
I didn't say it was because he was from Canada.
No, but
it's exposure.
But let me go there. It's like, okay, he's from here, or he's not used to this culture, or he's not familiar with the American black people struggle, or whatever. I'm not buying it, because this thing right here is an information resource. The world is at your fingers. Yeah. So you've been alive long enough to witness the atrocities that have been handed down to black people. It doesn't have to require you to know about the 400 years of slavery.
It's in the music you listen to.
You can listen to the last. Artists. You can watch the last 5 years of black men and women being slaughtered in the streets for just being brown.
Hell, in the last year.
So you don't have to give me the whole he's not from here, he doesn't know the cultures. He knows about Walter Scott. He knows about, you know what I'm saying? He knows about Trayvon Martin. He knows about Mike Brown.
Some of the same artists he grew up listening to, or he aspires to be like, they've sung about the same struggles.
Period.
You know.
Period.
Well, so. A lot of these kids tend to. He's a 20. I put on the post. It was a different post, of course. I put on there. He's a 23-year-old Canadian who just hasn't been exposed. His parents probably shield him or whatever, and he goes to white schools. And Jeffrey and Tom are his
I don't excuse that. I don't even excuse that.
Even if sometimes if they're not faced with it, if they don't experience experience, and Tom and Jeffrey haven't called him nigga to his face. Maybe no. Maybe he doesn't really feel it because he hasn't
but
had
Mr.
to
Ra,
experience.
my point is this: even with that, there's something called empathy. I don't have to know your struggle to have empathy
He ignores
for
it because he's not exposed to it.
But that's my point, though. You have been exposed to it since you've been popular.
How
you
do
may
you
not
know
have grown,
that?
but you may not have been grown up because you get American money. You come here to get American money.
Yes, he does.
So my thing is that you are exposed enough to it that even if you don't agree with how we manage it, you have to be sensitive to it, and then coupled with the fact that you have to.
How do you know he's come in contact with that?
You could, because obviously he's come in contact with it because the whole comment was, why are we being so mean to them? He's seen it.
He has read
He's
the thread
witnessed
on
it.
his friend and said, "Why are you being mean to my friend?"
Right, but he's
ignorant.
Right, but what I don't disagree with that. But what I'm saying is, in that defense of her, he turned around and said and referenced how black culture treats white people as a whole, not just that specific situation.
That's how you know the boy don't know.
But that's my point. I don't.
That's my point.
But
He
you don't
does
need to
not
excuse
know.
ignorance. I don't
I was about to
excuse
say,
ignorance.
You can't excuse ignorance. He grew up in that.
That doesn't. No, I'm not buying that because there's racism everywhere. There's
Yes,
racism
but-
in Canada.
Do you know? Yes. Yes, there is.
You can
I've
listen
been
to
to
Drake.
Canada.
Drake talks about
I've
it
been
all
to
the
Canada,
time.
and I can say that.
So my
but
thing-
at the same time, sometimes parents always try to protect their children from certain things, and they send them to these better schools, and they don't want them around black kids, and they want to keep him out of that light, and they don't want him to be in jeopardy of being stopped at the red light because he's in a Benz. And now that he's on the radio, he ain't gonna be exposed to shit like that.
But
just
my
in the
thing is,
forefront.
and that's why I
And
disagree with
he's
you.
23.
That's why I
He's still
disagree with you.
young.
Because if you're going to those better schools, you're faced with it more than I am because you see it every day in
They
those
feel like-
Ain't
schools.
gonna
They
see
feel
it.
like you
They
shouldn't-
finna kiss that black ass with that money because
No.
they think that being
Right.
associated with, if you got money,
The children
you a
aren't.
nigga.
No,
The children
You
aren't.
don't belong there.
The children will not do that.
They
You can
doing
guarantee
it.
you
They
that.
Still,
You
them
can
white
go
kids listen to shit that rapping shit more than we do.
exactly. And who do you think is gonna call him a nigga first?
Not behind his back, yes.
Not behind his
Yes,
back.
they
He's
are.
been
They
exposed
not
to
doing
that.
shit in
Some-
his
somebody
face. They
gonna-
want to be
somebody gonna-
down.
He's
they
been
want to be
right,
down.
but my thing is, you're saying that, and you're disproving your own point by saying if they're listening to those things that he gets from the culture, they're gonna throw it in his face because they expect. Think
They're
about it.
saying
Think about
in
it.
an accepting type of way.
Right,
I'm
but
just
he's still
rapping.
seeing
When
it,
look,
though.
Kendrick Lamar, when the white girl came on stage and she was saying up my nigga, and he was like, "Oh no, you can't say that."
Right, but
she thought it was okay.
but
Because she was at the Kendrick
But what I'm
Lamar
saying
concert.
is, they're still. But the question is about him being exposed to it. What you're saying is that yes, he's been
meaning
exposed
that
to
he
it.
hasn't had it directed towards him.
How do we know that?
We don't know that.
How do we know
How
that?
do we know that he hasn't?
Because he said it. He mentioned it. He actually said that he saw it. He said that he saw
That somebody
how
said that
black
to him.
people
That somebody
reference.
hurt him.
No,
It's
he's saying
hurtful
no.
when they say it to you.
But
Like this-
Mr. Ra, what he said was, I see how black people treat white people. It doesn't necessarily have to be something he experienced
Has
directly.
white people
He's
said
seen
to
that.
him? Did he say how?
No, he didn't mention that.
That's what I'm saying.
But he saw it.
To
You're
see
saying
white
exposure.
people- that's what I'm saying. To see white people offend us.
You're not hearing me. He's saying he's experienced it by seeing other people do it. He's watched it. It doesn't necessarily mean he had it happen to him.
That's
He's seeing it for himself when he sees how he perceives how we treat white people. He's actually witnessed
see
it,
that
and that's why he went that way.
they're degrading us and talking about us. And
No, he's saying
wrong.
that because we feel that we've been degraded in the past, that we're still being mean to them.
Like we're
So
stuck
his
on that.
argument is,
Right, I know.
why are we still being mean to
Stuck
them?
on-
They're not
the
being.
new people, the young ones and upcoming ones.
Right.
That's not them. That's their ancestors.
And he's saying ignorantly, they're not being mean to us now.
Yeah.
And my point is, you can't say that with ignorance because all I need you to do is go over the last 3 years of
And
news.
y'all not getting at the boys thinking we're in 2019. You haven't heard them kids say that stupid shit.
Right.
We're in 2019 now. That was 400 years ago. You have not heard them kids say that
and
stupid
that's
shit.
why they have to
And
be
we-
charged
and we
for their
can easily,
ignorance.
you know-
That's
For
exactly
their
why.
ignorance.
That's why they
Meaning
have to
you
be
don't
charged.
know better.
No,
No,
there's
they
plenty-
know better.
Even if you know and choose not to acknowledge, well, that's still ignorant. Too.
That's ignorance.
That's
That
He
is
knows and
ignorance,
chooses
when you
not to
know and
acknowledge.
choose not to acknowledge.
And that's it.
But I'm
And
saying-
I think
so-
it's because nobody said, Daniel Caesar, you're a nigga.
We don't know that. We don't know that. And mind you, he's going to go places and travel the world and go places where he's not really just accepted or liked as he is in other
Absolutely.
places. But as an adult, he has been. He has eyes, right? He has eyes. He has ears. I'm sure he sees social media.
And them kids say, that's just 2 people. That's just 3 people. It's not everyone. My friends are great.
Well, I don't want to generalize all kids. All of the most progressive of
most,
our,
okay,
but most
kids.
of the because most of the most
Either way.
progressive people in the world are the generation below us. The 20-year-olds are out there in the streets actually protesting, so they are active.
Plenty of woke kids.
Let me put it to you like this. Let me give you a parable.
Yeah.
As men, myself and Jesse, we really don't have a right to comment when women say, I hate when I walk down the street and men harass me.
We don't know that struggle.
We don't know that struggle.
Exactly.
So our job is to not only protect our sisters when we're with them,
Empathize.
but shut up and listen when they're talking.
Yes.
And if we don't know that struggle, we don't have a right to comment on it. We can't say, it ain't that bad. All he said was this. That's insensitive.
I agree.
That's what Daniel Caesar just did. He
I
made a
get
comment
that.
on something that he hasn't walked. Even with your example, if
So
he hasn't walked
when
that,
you say he hasn't walked it, what do you mean?
no, I'm saying if he hasn't made
Explain-
that walk,
Explain. He hasn't
that's
made
what I'm
that
saying.
walk.
I'm
Explain
saying
it.
if he has not experienced that personally,
That's my point.
we're not. I'm saying he has,
Let him
but
finish.
I'm saying even in the instance if he did not, you don't have the right to comment on that for those who have.
And if you are
experienced.
going to comment, then show some empathy. at
Show
least.
empathy,
That's
period.
what I'm saying.
He should
That's
show
the point.
empathy, I think.
Don't totally
But I
just
think
like,
it's his opinion, just like we have ours about other things.
And with that,
it is
entitled
his
to that.
opinion.
I will defend
he
his
does need to
opinion
show
all day.
empathy
He put it to
anyway.
bed.
I will defend his right to express
And
his
that
opinion
kind of
all
goes what I
day.
was
Ask
saying, but
anyone.
we're just saying that in your right to have your opinion or your statement that you made was kind of pretty ignorant.
Right.
I don't
And
have the background.
We've been ignoring our Facebook and our Discord folks. Guys, let us know what you think about this. Obviously, it's a pretty interesting topic, but I just feel like it's something that needs to be
But
discussed.
you know what though? I heard I did see something where he later apologized. So he claimed
they
he was
always
drunk and all that
apologize.
stuff. So I imagine he must have felt like it was something off about or amiss about what he said to try to backtrack now.
Yeah, he did.
Otherwise, you wouldn't. I mean,
he did it
try
just
to
hilarious.
Yeah.
Like her making that stupid comment about the Sheik man.
I
and
didn't
then-
hear that one.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
I know of it. I didn't hear.
She was boarding a plane or what have you, and she was making a joke, and she was filming, and she was saying, "Oh, these Muslim men, they're making me scared. I think they need to get off the plane." Just
to get off the plane.
turns out they weren't Muslim; they were Sikh. And so
she just saw like a third line.
that's all she saw. And so she was making a whole bunch of disparaging comments about them.
Comedians offensive?
Well, that's the thing. Then she doubled back when people told her, hey, those people are not Muslim, they're Sheik, and that was rude and disrespectful. These are black people correcting her. And she went off and told us to kiss her ass, and she don't give a F what we think and all of that. And it was like,
man, comedians are offensive.
well, my thing is,
They say
she
shit
wasn't
that
doing a
offends
bid though. This was her just spewing stuff, and
I
I
thought she
feel
was
like
trying to be funny.
she wasn't.
On her social media.
Nah, she wasn't. And I think that
Oh.
even with that,
So she was serious about.
No, she was dead serious.
Wanting the people off the plane.
yeah, she literally said I was scared and I didn't want to be on the plane with them. And I was like, okay, the same way we charge up Daniel Caesar, we got to charge her for that
I
because
think
we
she
don't
had a
want.
crass. That sounds like a crass. sense
Like
of
I'm
humor
not
to
ready
me.
to like totally just cut off his
I'm not.
cold turkey and nothing like that. But it's something that I mean,
I think
they
he's
don't.
dumb. I
they
just think
don't-
he's young and dumb.
And well, he'll have to just basically kind of do some research since he hasn't, he can't really identify or he hasn't really been exposed
They
to.
don't know.
Well, my
I
thinking
mean,
of it
he doesn't
is
get a pass for that.
correction doesn't mean we don't love you.
Right. I agree.
But if I love
Just
you,
do
I
better.
gotta
Just-
correct
I got
you.
a correction.
Just simple.
You know what I'm
Correction
saying?
does mean love.
Yeah, correction
Absolutely,
means I
Terry.
love you. So
Shout
it
out
doesn't
to
mean I
Terry,
don't
our
love you.
producer, for bringing
Yeah,
that
shout
to
to
the
T.
forefront.
Yeah, so if I'm correcting you, that don't mean I don't love you. I'm
I
correcting you
correct
because I
care.
do.
Yeah.
And you need to
Just do
know.
better, something
You know what I'm
like
saying?
Do better. And I said when you know better, you do better. That's what my point
That's
was.
the best apology.
And I
right?
think
We say
people
that all the time.
always trying to jump to conclusion and just assume that everybody has common sense and everybody knows. Sometimes people they really don't know. I mean, people think I say shit and they be like, well, you should know. No, the fuck I don't. Don't assume that just because you would react a certain way or you wouldn't say something a certain way that I would. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I feel. And I'm going to say it how I feel until you correct me and say, can you? You should, man, you could have said that a different way, or man, you ain't have to do all that, or you could have kept that, or you didn't have to entertain that. Sometimes I do not know because that's not how I was brought up and it wasn't how I was raised and what I came up around. I came up around people who said what they felt and what they felt you should know. No matter how it
Without
hits
tact,
you,
without
tact.
thoughts of delivery.
And,
you just
and they do it
just
to
gonna
this
get it
day.
out,
My
say it.
entire family. I don't cry about it. I don't get offended. That is just how it is and how it has always been. I grew up around it. That is how I am when I present myself to you. Unless you tell me different or say you offended me, you hurt me, I don't think that was correct or something. I don't know. Because no, I don't talk like you and I'm not sensitive like you. I don't think that, oh, that wasn't nice. Sometimes I don't think it has to be nice. Sometimes I just think it needs to be true. And sometimes they say, hey, well, being tactful is a little bit more important than being right or then getting your point across. Or I have to learn that too. Maybe, just maybe, the 23-year-old boy, Canadian boy who hangs around white people need to learn it too.
But you know what? Let's.
He learned it. Trust me, he learned it.
Maybe.
He learned it. Put it to bed. He learned it.
He learned it.
Somebody does something just because that's the way y'all do it.
But even if not, though, like you said, he made the comment and they let him know where it was off base. So, they let him know.
Nah, he was out of line, and he knows he was out of line when he said it because he kept saying, "I know y'all are gonna be mad at me because I'm drunk." Don't excuse it. If this is how you feel, if this is how you feel, stand on it. Stand on it.
Bye, Dan.
Now you're gonna be wrong, but stand
Dan.
on it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Facebook Live. I know we went live. Speaking of live, but we want to thank you guys for tuning in, making sure we are part of your Thursday night. But you got to subscribe to get the rest. We got a whole bunch of dope stuff coming on this Women's Month, and we celebrating women all day. As you can see, we fighting over our women, and I'll fight everybody over our women. You know what I'm saying? So please make sure you subscribe to our show on all major platforms, including iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, anywhere else podcasts are found. I'm still not seeing my YouTube numbers come up. I need to see that. I need to see y'all. I need to see the YouTube numbers popping. Also, make sure you review our show on all platforms and help us build better content for you. Of course, share the entire show with your friends and family right from the Sphere Podcast Network Facebook page, which I know you all are all following. Hello. And last and certainly not least, support our mission to continue to bring you enriched and inspiring content each and every week. You can do a one-time donation at thesphere.tv/donate, or you can get exclusive content almost daily via our Patreon tier. Sign up at thesphere.tv/Patreon. So as we let Facebook Live go, shout out to Leslie, shout out to Monique. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Clinton, what's going on? Jeff, what's up, family?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the folks. Shout out to our Discord people.
What's up, Clinton?
Elise,
Y'all
what's
can
good?
disagree with me all you want. I don't give a damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Clinton's watching all the way from Japan, by the way. Clinton's in Japan watching this.
Shout to Leslie. Shout to Javon. You know what I'm saying? Who else will we make? Who else is in here? Shout out to all of you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in every week and being faithful to us. I am Mr. Goodbar, 1/3 of 3 the hard way. MrGoodbar.com is the website. Please hit me up there. Also, make sure you tune in to The Remedy every Wednesday from 12 to 2 and also from 6 to 8 on Saturday, so you can get these good vibes similar to what you get here on the Soul Food Podcast. We're going to have some fun, so please make sure that you subscribe today if you have not already. Ms. Sarai, let them know how they can hear the rest of your fiery content.
Put that up there so I can see that what they said. Somebody said my name. I want to see what it says.
They said they loved you.
That's key. It damn show is me, Jeff. I'm going to say what I want to say. Y'all don't correct it. Oh, well, I'm going to assume that it is A-OK. I do it in love, though, babies. Y'all know I love y'all. That's why I say something. If I didn't care, if I didn't love y'all, what? I wouldn't say nothing. I just let the bus hit you. I wouldn't say watch out. But thank you all for tuning in. We really appreciate you.
Don't go cute now. Don't go cute now. You was shooting slugs.
I'm cute when I'm mad, shoot. When I'm on fire. But thank you all for tuning in and subscribing to the podcast, you all. As always, you can reach me on my IG, my Twitter at Miss_Sarai. As long as you ain't selling hell weave, I'm going to follow you back, baby. And keep sending good music. I mean, I listen to the hip-hop and the rap and stuff, too, but on the show, we got to do the R&B and neo soul, jazz. Keep it like that, honeys. Yeah. But thank you all for tuning in, for commenting and giving us your opinions and all your feedback. We really appreciate you all. Oh, and don't forget to listen to us on Discord, too. That's just all around. All day, every day, we gonna say whatever because we ain't on the air. But thank you all for tuning in. We really appreciate you. Peace out.
And I second that. Thank you all for tuning in once again to the show and showing your love, your dedication, your support, and loyalty to us. We greatly appreciate that. It does not go unnoticed. Thank you for your comments, your just sending music, to Miss Sarai or anyone else at the table. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. We could not have asked for a better, audience. And so we ask that you continue to help us grow that audience. Subscribe, share, like, comment, whatever you got to do. We greatly appreciate it. So as always, you can find myself on social media, JFJ Artist #2 on Instagram and on Facebook, Jesse Fezia. That's Fezia, the third. And I should come right up. You follow me, I'll definitely follow you guys back. Thank you again for tuning in, checking us out, and you guys have a great weekend.
All right, y'all. We out of here. Peace and love.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Enough about
Walker's up next,
that
y'all.
blonde haired Canadian dude. We're going to get into some Summer Walker talk. I've been hearing so much about Summer Walker. She's been bubbling. She's been putting in a lot of work, and it's really starting to pay off.
I'm going to name my daughter Summer, by the way.
Did you?
Did, yeah.
Almost?
Did you?
I really did.
Wow. Okay.
Straight up.
So you feeling this? Oh, you already in tune.
I mean, it was just, I think it's a dope name in general.
It really is.
Yeah,
It really
I
is.
love
like
it.
it.
Yeah,
And I'm a
it
summer baby, but yeah, I almost named her Summer.
Yeah. So, look, me and Mr. Rob were chatting it up about the Summer Walker album and going over songs that we like. I'm gonna play our favorite one first.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the joint that I
like them all, though.
it caught my eye. It caught my ear and my eye.
Ear.
And
this
my
is definitely good, boy. All the
yeah,
way.
I love this joint, and I'm definitely gonna play this as soon as I find it
Definitely.
clean. This song is called Grave. Let's check it out.
The album is clear, y'all.
Got the
Listen
N-word.
to this music.
I got the
y'all.
N-word up in there, though.
One more nigga come around these parts.
Right there, first line.
Talking that shit. Put it on my grave,
That
nigga.
bass, though.
I'ma throw a fit. Hey, one more nigga come around these parts. Talking
Yeah,
that shit. Put it on my grave, nigga. I'ma throw a fit. Put it on my grave. Hey.
Bruh.
Hey. If you want it, baby, put it on my grave. Hey. Yeah. Alright now. What do you get with the body without the soul? Just a pussy print and printing. Just another name on the roll. You don't lay your head nowhere for too long. Rolling Stone, that might work for other kittens, but not for me, so don't call my phone. Put it on your grave. Hey, hey.
The cool thing about this song, there's so many cool things about it, but
Yes.
I'll rattle off the top three for me. First of all, the writing of the song is dope.
Yes.
I love the way that she put this. This is such a hood song, but
It's
done
so
so
hood.
cool. It's done so cool. Put it on my grave. What?
It's so.
Then the fact that
One
I
more we come around these parts.
the fact that the fact that we know from listening to Summer Walker in the past that she has pipes, right?
Yeah.
She got strong vocals. But for her to just ride this real soft and real smooth, man, listen. And whoever
That was
produced this
dope.
track, yo,
That bass is
That bass is
everything.
everything,
Everything.
man. I love it.
Grave is my joint.
That's an
man.
old good boy. I'm gonna read this.
Oh my God, because I love the fact that she hinted at her vocals range. She just gave us a little bit on
A little falsetto.
just a little bit, just to
The
let
vibrato,
you
the
know.
vibrato is nice too. She has a very nice tone. She can
Yes.
just sing just flat. I mean,
Mhm.
sing.
She can
She doesn't have to do
sing
nothing.
flat.
No runs, no riffs. She can just sing straight.
Yeah.
She has a
And
nice
it
tone.
sounds really good.
And she has
Yeah.
a very unique tone too.
Yes.
Like,
I
it's
think
very
so,
unique.
too.
I haven't heard it. I'm like, she don't sound like nobody.
I love, and I know you've said this before. I love singers who don't have to belt out all the time.
Yes.
They can sing just real low register, high register, soft, or belt when they need to. I love her for this song.
Absolutely. But before we get into the next single, though, let's pay a bill, y'all. This portion of the show is sponsored by Hype Talk. Are you looking to leverage your brand and promote ideas that encourage positive behaviors, raise awareness, and or promote social change? Then look no further than Hype Talk Marketing and Events. We are a full-service social marketing agency that forms a partnership with brands on their journey to becoming culturally relevant and connecting with their customers to enact social change. We find inspiration and culture to advance the ways brands connect with their customers and their community at large. We're provokers of change, and our pursuit of inspiration is not limited to any one type of industry, client type, consumer base, company size, or geographic location. Our clients include New York Times best-selling authors, TED speakers, nonprofits, and for-profit companies who wish to use their influence for good. Quite simply, we love to take on projects that allow us to put our mission of social change into practice. Visit us today at www.hypetalk.co. Give us a call at 713-332-8237 or shoot us an email at hello@hypetalk.co for your free consultation.
That's what's up. So this project is technically only 3 songs with 2 interludes. So we're only gonna do 2 songs, just to kind of give everybody a little taste of what we liked, and you guys can do the knowledge on the rest. I hope that she includes this on her next full-length project. So we're gonna play "Wasted," Miss Sarai. Look at the face. Look at her face.
Tell me what's good for me.
Look at her
I
face.
don't
This
care.
song is very moving, very touching.
I love the words. I look at the lyrics first.
So let's let them
and
hear the lyrics right quick,
Oh,
so they can
man,
see why
I
you
love
fell in love with it. This song is called "Wasted."
I like the music in it too. Now it's jazzy.
Yeah, the music is dope. Yeah.
Very jazzy.
Slamming them fast at the bar tops, drinking them straight with no regrets. Obviously, I got a problem. I like the taste. Wanna get wasted with
Oh,
you.
God.
Tell me what's good for
Tell me what's good for me, but I don't care, honey.
Wanna get wasted off
Wasted
you.
off you.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like the taste. I like
Wait,
the
I gotta stop this.
Stop
I gotta
it!
stop the song. Wait,
Stop!
I gotta stop
Stop
this.
right
I
there.
gotta
You
stop
go back.
this.
You gotta go back.
No, I'm
Yes.
going all the way to the top because I got beef. I got beef.
Please.
Summer Walker,
Yes.
please explain to me, to Miss Sarai, and to Jay Feezy why you made this song 2
2
minutes
minutes
and
and
34
43
seconds. 2 minutes and 34. This needs to be 5 minutes.
Need to be a good 5:26.
This needs to be a 5-minute joint. This is, man.
Dope.
This
This one is actually my favorite.
Miss Terry, I got to bring this back one more time.
We're gonna
For
run
we're
this
gonna-
one back because y'all got to hear this.
All right, we're going to just let y'all rock out.
I'm
I went
sorry.
down to the lower register. I was like, oh my god.
I love it. What she said? I don't care. I was like, yes.
Slamming them fast at the bar tops, drinking them straight with no regrets. Obviously, I got a problem. I like the taste. Wanna get wasted with you.
Harmony.
Tell me what's good for me, but I don't care. Wanna get wasted off you. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like the taste. I like the taste. I like the taste.
I like it. You sit yourself down. Sit yourself down and take this. I like the taste, baby.
What an addiction, so high a cost. Gambled it all just to be lost. But no love lost, no bridges.
I bet not ever see her sit on a stage and not sing this song. I don't care if it's 50 years from now. This song better be on the playlist when you performing. This is the song that's gonna make me buy these tickets to go see her when she's performing. I
can
gotta
I-
see her sing this.
I don't know about this.
I gotta see her sing
I
this.
saw her
And
in
if she
Division,
if she
yeah.
ruins it, it's gonna kill me.
Yeah, I saw her
'Cause
in
this
Division
is-
this past Saturday at the Saturday at the Spring Bling.
Bad day. She had a bad day. She had a bad day.
I
We're
don't.
gonna call it a bad day.
I think
Was it
for her.
just that
Well,
night?
I'll
Dog.
say this: if it's,
She had a tracksuit on and she didn't care. She didn't give a damn. She just came on stage.
I don't care what you have on. If you come out and kill it. But I don't think she had much of a stage presence yet.
It wasn't
She
killed.
hasn't developed much
It's
of a
early.
stage presence.
Yeah, she did a Keisha Cole.
If you're gonna
on
sit there and
us.
just sing and be cute, okay, whatever. I understand. But like you gotta, if you're gonna
Project.
perform, be at a concert, you gotta work the stage.
I could've-
you know,
Study some Faith Evans, Summer.
You know,
Study some Faith Evans. Watch Faith Evans on
entertaining.
stage.
She's awesome.
She gonna give you the song, and this song is definitely gonna be one of those
was
ones.
she sitting the whole time?
She stood up quite a couple times and she sat in a tracksuit.
She's gonna have to. She gotta give me this song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sorry. We
Back
did.
up
We
and
was
come-
talking. I know. You know what? I meant
Just
to
back
tell
it up
you.
a few. Come on
I meant to
back.
tell you to let that part because that was the end, and she ended that one on a high note. The way she ended that one, this what see, no, this was my favorite.
Wasted with you. Tell me what's good for me, but I don't care. Wanna get wasted off you. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. for me, but I don't care. Wanna get wasted off you. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yo,
Pick him up.
I'm
Pick 'em
smooth. I'm smooth throwing
Pick 'em
under.
up.
I'm smooth throwing my underwear at her. She's saying that's right. That's my word to everything.
I'm trying to
That's
tell
word to
you
everything.
that one is my favorite. She wants to get
that
wasted
song.
off him, off
That
this
is-
dude, right? And she was like, "I know it's no good for me. I don't care.
How-
I'm trying to get wasted with you."
I live
off
moments
you.
like that in songs.
That's a song that a
It was
30-year-old
short-
woman,
it
a
was short,
35-year-old
like-
woman has
Grown.
felt. You ain't right. You didn't. Come on,
Still.
man. Come on, really? That's a
wasted.
mature.
Rock
That is
your
super.
love.
That is super mature. I love
I
Wasted.
love it.
That's
And
dope.
that beat, the whole
right.
vibe, the groove,
Look,
everything.
That's
I
enough,
love
y'all. No more Summer Walker. Go get the album is called Clear.
it. It's called Clear.
So please make sure you go support that project. We only giving y'all 2 songs off of it. That's enough. No more for y'all. That should be enough for you to go put this on your
love it.
streaming services if you have not already.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Jay Feezy some time to get himself
Yes,
together
yes,
after
real
that.
quick, so let's pay the bill and come back to that. All right, so this Sports Another show is sponsored by KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Unleash Your Dopeness is a people empowerment movement built to encourage the masses to operate outside of their fears and have the gall to recklessly pursue their dreams and passions in life. Join thousands of others as we unlock the greatness that dwells inside. Shop dope gear at KOGpassion.com. That's KOGpassion.com. And use coupon code DOPE for 10% off exclusive Unleash Your Dopeness apparel. Act now. Sizes are selling out fast.
Look, before we get up out of here, like I stated earlier, happy Women's Month to all of our ladies.
Absolutely.
Your moms, your aunts, your sisters, your cousins, your teachers, everybody, every woman who has meant something to you in your life.
It's all about you.
We want to salute them and we want to honor them. And, as you can see, we made this a woman strong episode, so it's only right that we close it out with the dessert the right way. Let's get into some classic 90s joint. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't heard this in a while. Sunshine Anderson, heard it all before?
This was a hit, boy.
What?
I don't even want to talk. She don't mean nothing.
You
I
the
don't
beat
even
is
see
everything
your
about
face.
this.
She was just telling me. I just want to see you walking through that door. There ain't nothing else to say. Why we gotta do it like this, baby? Damn.
Coming home late, it seems you barely beat the sun. Tapping my shoulder, thinking you gon' get you some. Smelling like some fragrance that I don't even wear. So if you want some loving, I suggest you go back there where you came from. Day to day with you is always something else. Working my nerve, God knows that I don't deserve what you put me through. Cause I've been so true to you. For you to come at me with another lame excuse. See, I heard it all before. All of your lies, all of your sweet
I'm gonna
talk.
follow her on Instagram.
Baby this, baby that, but your lies ain't working.
I wonder what it feels like to have a song that is an anthem and that you can go anywhere in the world.
And they know
And
it.
if somebody plays this song, the entire audience is going to sing it word for word. That's got to be an
Wouldn't
amazing
that be
feeling.
awesome?
It doesn't matter. You can be anywhere in the world, especially in the United States. If you play this song, no matter if there's a gathering of people and they hear this first drop, everybody's singing it. I've actually witnessed this. Like, it's amazing. That's a dope song off top. She sung it perfectly. I love her register. I still do. Like, and she's had good songs after this, but
Yeah.
this one is just.
Sometimes songs are just like too big. You know, like it's just too big for you and like hard to recover from those as artists. I would imagine it's like hard to live up to that hype. There's certain songs or certain albums, hard to kind of backdoor that with a sophomore effort or something.
Let me go a little bit more.
Say that sophomore curses.
That jinx.
Let me go philosophical on this song, and I've been thinking about it since we talked about adding it on the show. If you remember when she came out in the 90s, a lot of the R&B groups, especially from ladies, were more so singing songs about, I'm trying to please my man. I want to make him happy.
Don't take my
I'ma
man, or I'll fight you for my man.
I'll fight you for my man.
What's
Or
that?
I'll
He's
do
mine. I know you had him
Right.
once, but I got him off that
or
beat.
I'll do anything to get this man. this was really one of the first big songs that was like, I'm not taking no crap from nobody.
Nobody.
And I think that's why it resonated with women
Yeah.
and then with men too, because it's like the song jamming and it's like she's talking some real stuff, so you gotta
I
respect
better
it.
get together. Or I'll be,
You know what I'm saying? And I think, I never thought of it like that until I listened to it again earlier this week. I was like, this is probably why it's so polarized.
It was
Because
groundbreaking.
during that time, it was straight, let's get it together, 702.
Yeah.
Smoking stuff. Brandy was
So
out there.
this
shooting
was
soap.
this was like what, like
Monica.
late 90s, all right? Like late 90s.
I wanna
probably
say-
early 2000
Yeah, I
maybe.
think so.
I want to say 94.
They was singing
It
Before
wasn't
You
early
Walk Out My
90s. This,
Life.
this is late. This is late 90s.
Monica was trying to get him to
This
stay.
is late 90s, maybe
And
2000.
she was trying to
Don't
kick
make
him
me lie.
out.
I mean, let me look up this.
It got to be late, like 99. It got to
Something
be
like that.
gotta
It
be
was
like
in the
99.
90s, though.
It was
wasn't it?
definitely 90s.
Yeah, it
I'm
wasn't
gonna find- I need to find out.
2000.
It was late 90s or early
Yeah.
2000.
That it was. So like you say, yeah, Monica was Before You Walk Out My Life. And, but she was like, Boo Contrell, though, was
Wow.
like that, too.
We were all off. This song came out 2001.
I said early 2000. I told you. It had to be.
2001.
That was 90-something.
I could have swore this was
I
90
knew it was
something.
90s. Like, that was, it wasn't,
I thought it was, too. Well, hey,
I-
thanks, Google.
Right, because even though the 90s was like, the 90s is everything, right? But there was like a little point where they were like crossing over to the millennium.
And she,
Yeah, like
yeah.
2000, 2001. Some of those were like just kind of, even some jails and some different ones kind of crept
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
And then 99,
They count.
2000 crossed over.
It's a
and
lot of
like-
artists that's her daughters after this song because they pattern music after
Oh,
the
yeah.
sentiment that she gave
So-
on this song.
The early 2000s has some light. They're responsible for some light.
But Amel LaRue was 90s, right?
Yeah, she was
Oh,
90.
we
Groove,
saw-
Groove Theory
okay.
originally,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Well, that's, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Groove
Yeah.
Theory.
So, yeah,
Get
totally.
right. So, yeah.
So yeah, please listen, guys. This has been a great show. Please make sure that you support Elmaral Sol. Her new project, Soul Soliloquies, is out and available on all streaming services. Of course, make sure you go support Summer Walker. You saw how she touched our spirits here at the table. So please go support that Clear album. And of course, go find Sunshine Anderson right now. Go on social media, find Sunshine Anderson, and tag all of us. You got our social media, and let her know that we've been talking about her and bigging her up and showing her a lot of love right here on the Soul Food Podcast. So as we get up out of here, I am Mr. Goodbar. You can catch me every Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m. on the Remedy KPFT 90.1. Also on Wednesdays from 12 to 2. MrGoodbar.com is the website. All my social media is there. I need to hear more from you guys, so hit me up. I definitely would love to get some more music. Y'all sending Mr. Raw the music. Send me some music too. TheRemedyRadio@gmail.com. I want to hear some good stuff too. What y'all hiding for? You know what I mean? Let me get to that. So listen, thank you guys for supporting us and for loving us and for holding us down. This is a labor of love, and we would not have it any other way. So, Mr. Ra, let's talk about how we can get to you.
You know what to do.
Talk to him.
Get on that IG and that Twitter. And you hit me a Miss_Sarah, baby. You follow me, I'll follow you back. I promise you that. Don't be trying to sell me nothing.
So I use fun
Nothing
drop
but
some
that
bars.
good music, baby. Oh, absolutely. Please do support Summer Walker. When I came with this, I asked the guys, Jesse never answers me. But yeah, we'll call him out. But they were a little skeptical. But I'm glad that they got on board because I really, really like those songs.
I love her.
And do y'all loved it?
I love her.
I'm glad because
He ain't ready for this.
no, I know. But I think that, we really just need to start showing these younger up-and-coming artists
I
some
agree.
love so they can, because they're talented. They're really doing a good job, man. And I really do want to show them love. Her is one of our favorites, and she's in that category.
I got one for you, and you better
So-
keep that same energy when you hit a song and don't
Yeah.
say nothing bad about it.
Well, I might, but
Nuh-uh,
I mean,
no. And she kind of
who?
I'm surprised, but she is
Next
somebody.
week?
It's somebody.
You
new.
know I'm not here next week.
Okay, well, I'm waiting till you come back. I'm gonna save it for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna save it.
Yeah, I'm
And I
going to
won't
be
hear
in
nothing bad.
Iceland. So
Nothing
y'all pray for me out there.
But she
'cause y'all
sampled your
know I'm
girl. She sampled your
cold.
girl, Mary.
Did
so,
she? Oh, well,
yeah.
hold on now.
Did Chicago just say she don't do cold?
I don't. I'm anemic.
Well, you are here, so.
I'm anemic, baby. I don't do no cold.
Are you okay?
Not
With
that.
you okay with people sampling Mary? Or
Yeah,
don't-
you can
or
sample
don't
Mary.
want
You
them to touch
can't
it at
sample
all?
Prince.
Okay.
That's what I don't
I
like.
got somebody for you. We're gonna bring it
I
as an
don't
appetizer.
like people to sample Prince.
I got you.
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm sorry, you just can't.
You ready?
I think
I'm
they're
ready.
ready.
Yes, I'm ready. This thing on? All right. Hey, you there? How you doing? Blame Goodbar for that body roll. Blame Goodbar for the body roll. So it's that time, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to the show. Hope that you had a good time. Hope that you heard something that is pleasing to your ears. And thank you all for tuning in, checking us out, sharing your love, your energy, and support for us once again. It's always a pleasure to bring you the latest and greatest in Neo Soul, R&B, and jazz each and every weekend. Each and every week, every Thursday from 8 to 9. We want you to continue to check us out, continue to support, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We greatly appreciate it. It has not gone unnoticed. So, again, you can always follow me on social media, Facebook, Jesse FEZIA, Roman numeral 3, or you can follow me on Instagram, JFEJ Artist, and the number 2. That's JFEZIA Artist number 2, as you see it on your screen there. So, yes, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great week, a great rest of your week, and a great weekend that's upcoming. And you all have a blessed night. Yeah.
Happy Women's Month.
Yes, happy Women's Day.
Love
there's
you.
no me without you guys. So
Word
thank
up.
you so much.
Peace and love.
We all came from a woman, got a name from a woman, and a game from a woman.
Talk to 'em.
I think it's time to kill for our women. To kill for our women. Be real to our women. And if we don't, we have a race of babies that I hate the ladies who make the babies. This is a man.
Extra content right here.
That's what way to create one. So would a real man get up? I know you're fed up, ladies. Keep your head up. Bye.
That was nice.
You like that?
That was dope.